In one shot, I'm going to try to do all this. I have a Nikon D3100, that's my father's. Sorry about the microphone being very echo. The microphone built on is not too good, but it's good for syncing audio to another recording device that you would use in a film situation. I've had the camera for about 2 weeks now, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the settings that I have learned that a easy camera like the D3100 can do. It does have a lot of auto settings, so there's the option for the people that don't want to learn or don't have the ability to learn new settings or the want to learn. White balancing. Quite a few settings in the camera already to try to compensate for what is out there or whatever scene's out there. I use manual settings, so it was good to see that the white balance had a way for me to get my scenes white balanced to how I want them. The other thing was the exposure. I was filming a couple things for like a birthday party and stuff like that, and the exposure kept changing. It would get bright, dim, and that got to me as a little annoying. And then I tried to search online to find out how to lock down the exposure. The setting on the Nikon, they don't have exposure locks. Fixed exposures, they have exposure locks, which is the other thing that I did find out. I went online and I found how to lock the exposure. So what am I saying by exposure? Exposure would be if I stepped out of the scene, the background would dim down just a little bit because it's brighter than my shirt. Then when I step back in, it would brighten up to my face to try to compensate for the lighting to my complexion or the shirt complexion. When using, there's 4 other modes that I had no clue what they were. There was manual, there was MASP. I'm going to try now. Manual, aperture, shutter, and program. Anyway, or portrait. Those will take, let's say, if you're a person that's looking to shoot something that is fast moving, or if you're looking to catch something that's slow but you want a good crisp pick, you can set it to S or shutter, and it will change the other settings in the camera to help the shutter look its best, I guess. For a entry-level camera, I gotta say I'm very impressed. I use all manual settings when using a camera like this. I typically use a point and shoot like a ZI-8 when I do most of the videos that you've seen on here. There's a couple on there that I use where I use GoPro as well, but then those have their auto settings in them and not much you can do to change them. So that's what really sets the DSLR from a point and shoot. You can manually select what you want the camera to see and what you want your viewers to see. Sorry this video is too long. I didn't script this out, so as it's coming to me, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. The kit that came with this was the D3100, the 1855 starter lens, and then it came with a 55-200. I think also a memory card and a bag. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. The kit that I'm getting ready to get for Friday, this is my dad's camera and setup. The kit that I'm getting ready to get Friday is going to have the 55-300. Not sure if I'm going to have to use that far of a focal point, but who knows, may need it. It does not have microphone input, and it does not have the flip out screen. D5100 does, but for me, I think the fixed screen is best for me. If I had something that was flipped out, as clumsy as I am, I'd probably snap it right off. So hopefully this video turned out. Hopefully I'm still in focus. I'm using a manual focus and kind of eyeballed it, so we'll see how it looks. If you have any questions, please post them below. If you want to share it, share it. If you want to like, dislike, I leave all the options out there so that you can tell me what you think and how you use the information. So thank you again.